Welcome to Quantum Finance. My name is Parker, and this is our day trading recap for Wednesday, October 4th. So in this video, we'll take a look at the day trading opportunities for today. So starting here on our market overview page, as you can see, we have the SPY, the US dollar index, we have the 10-year yield, and the VIX, the volatility index. So we can start here at the top with the SPY. As you can see, getting a slight gap up this morning, gapping above that midline, getting a pullback off the open, kind of for a retest of these lows from yesterday, and then getting a nice push up, breaking above the open and coming in for a retest of these lows from Monday. Getting a pullback into the open again and a nice push into the close. So a pretty good green day here in the S&P 500. If you do look here, we can kind of draw a trend line. As you can see, we did get a bullish reversal here into the close. As you can see, we also topped out at that upper trend line today, which did line up with these lows from Monday. So nice bullish reversal coming in here in the stock market. Today, we were looking for call options, and I'm going to go over a couple of reasons why. If you do look here at the dollar, as you can see, big gap down to the downside here in the dollar after a strong move to the upside. Big gap down here in the 10-year yield, and a big gap down in the VIX. So we do have a lot of bearish reversals here across the board. And usually when all of these three different ones are negative, that is a very bullish sign for the market. As you can see here, getting a push up on the 10-year yield and filling that gap from yesterday, filling the gap here on the dollar as well, and not quite filling the gap on the VIX, but as you can see, getting a nice push up into that midline. So yeah, today was definitely a nice day for call options. We can go to our actually, let's look here at another reason why I was bullish today. You can see the 200-day moving average down here. That's what this orange line is. If we do turn on the pre-market data, you can see we did actually touch that here in the pre-market. As you see, pulling down into that level here and getting a nice bounce off that level. And usually when you do run into major moving averages like that, it is typically a nice opportunity to play for a bounce. So let's go to our analysis tab here and talk about the trading opportunities for today. So we'll start here with our 3-minute. So actually, let's go back to our market overview, and I want to show something here. So we were bullish on the day, right? But as you can see, we got a pullback at the open in the SPY, right? And with that pullback, you had moves to the upside, right, across the board. You had a very strong dollar here. As you see, the dollar really pushing up here off the open, right? The dollar had this big green candle to the upside at 950, so right after the stock market opened. So when you see that kind of move to the upside, you want to be patient, right? I was bullish on the day because of all these gap downs and the gap up in the market. But with this strong move in the dollar off the rip, I just wanted to be patient, right? So when I saw all these gaps fill, right, on the 10-year yield, the dollar, and the VIX get rejected up here at, as you can see, these highs back here from last Wednesday, lining up with that midline. So when I did see all these gap fills, that's when I started looking for my entry, right? So my entry actually was on this 11 o'clock candle, right? As you can see here on the 10-year yield, we got a breakdown below that midline and below the open, breaking the uptrend for a reversal to the downside. So when I saw this, I did get extremely bullish on the stock market because the 10-year yield didn't turn bearish. If you look at that 11 o'clock candle here on the dollar as well, as you can see, breaking down through that midline and getting a big rejection to the downside. If you look here at the VIX, that 11 o'clock candle as well, as you can see, getting a nice rejection off of that midline. So when I saw all these big rejections and these bearish reversals across the board, that is when I started looking for my entry on call options. So as you can see, I actually got long right in here at this like 11 o'clock, 11:03 mark. I did get in early, but when I saw all those breakdowns, that's when I knew, right? If you look down here at our 15-minute, as you can see, we did have a nice bullish oscillator here, bouncing off that midline with a nice squeeze with upward positive momentum. So I did like this 15-minute chart a lot. This is another reason I was bullish on the day, because we did have this nice squeeze to the upside with a very bullish oscillator. And we can look at our watch list as well, actually, so you can get a good idea of what the general market was doing. So if you look here at about the market open around 9:30, 9:45, as you can see, as we get closer to that 10 o'clock, a lot of technology went green, right? You have upward positive momentum across the board in technology. The Qs went green here at 10 o'clock, and the SPY went green here at 10:45. So when you have upward positive momentum, that is when you also want to look for call options as well. So you can look here at our 2-minute where we do execute these trades. So I was actually looking at the 424 call options. So my entry was here at about 11:04. I got long right in here once I saw this nice bounce, because we did have this nice bullish cross to the upside here in our oscillator. So I actually got long here on these 424s. I get a really nice entry. I was in at like 24 cents. And on that first move up, right, at our first take profit, you're looking at about a 118% gain. And on that extension, up to the highs, you're looking at about a 250% gain. And at the peak, we were looking at at 103, we're looking at a 320% gain on these call options at that 12:30 mark. Let's actually go to our analysis tab so you can see what kind of levels we were working with here. So our first take profit, right? We bought in down here at this like 11:30 mark when we got that bullish cross. Our first take profit, as you can see here on our 5-minute, right? Our first take profit was at this upper extreme, right? And then as you can see, we get a bullish cross to the upside. We have our midline crossing above VWAP, above the open. We have a squeeze to the upside, right? So we're still holding in this. It still looks super bullish. If you didn't get in down here, I got in super early. This could have been an amazing entry. If you do look here at the 3-minute, as you can see, getting a trend reversal here and getting a pullback into the open, into the midlines. So this would have been a really nice opportunity to get long here into this, anywhere in this kind of bull pennant, bull flag consolidation pattern with that nice move to the upside off the open. And then as you can see, our final take profit, if you do look down here at the 15-minute chart, you can see these lows back here. That's what this significant level is here, right? These are Monday's lows. So that was our final take profit target right there. As you can see, we had just drawing the line there from Monday's lows. If you do look here at the 3-minute, as you can see, we did pinpoint that exactly at that 320% gain. So monster move on this. We almost bottom ticked these contracts down here when we saw the 10-year yield and dollar breakdown, and then we did get flat up here at these major resistance level up here at Monday's lows. It's a really nice move here to take advantage of this bullish reversal here in the stock market. If you do remember that 15-minute I showed earlier, as you can see, we did get that nice trend line break to the upside, right? And this would have been another reason to take profit up here, as you can see, running into this major downtrend line. I was done trading at this point, but this entry here at 215 could have been another nice entry to get long. As you can see, the 10-year yield getting rejected here at the midline. The dollar was kind of bullish, but as you can see, the VIX getting a nice rejection here at that midline as well. So it would have been another really nice entry here at about that 215 mark. If you were still trading to get some more calls into the close. We can't actually look over here. As you can see here, these calls went crazy in the close, making a almost 900% move if you did play these. So yeah, really nice trading today for call options to take advantage of this bullish reversal in the stock market. I actually do want to pull down the daily chart so you can look at this. As you can see, nice volume day today, above that volume average, with majority buying coming in. So I might maybe look for a bullish reversal coming here, maybe to close the week. I do want to point out here on the weekly chart, we did touch that lower extreme on the weekly chart, which did exactly line up with these previous highs back here, right? So we did run into a major support level down here. Yeah, these are these highs from January 30th, right? So lower extreme on the weekly chart and significant highs right here. So I would definitely watch this level for a potential bounce coming in here, maybe in the week or definitely for next week. As you can see, the RSI pulling into major support levels as well. As you can see, this support level here and here. So yeah, pretty decent level of support. Would like to see this level hold here on the stock market. Definitely be looking for maybe call options again tomorrow and throughout next week. But yeah, that should do it for the video. Appreciate y'all watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.